This is a really majestic location, and being at altitude really makes you more conscious of water intake and not overtaxing things.
I was more mindful just because I was out in nature and no distractions with technology.
More mindful from the trip up to Bald Mountain. It was a lot of work, but definitely worth it. And being up the top there and looking out was pretty breathtaking.
It's a great opportunity to get away from the chatter and enjoy some time with colleagues away from work and kind of out in the beautiful open.
Thinking of being mindful as far as getting to know people more one-on-one, thinking about as a team, we're made up of individuals, and as we come together, we can be more productive.
And taking everything slower here out in the open, and also to be more aware of things that's around you. That is quite different from the work life.
Climbing Bald Mountain made me think of nothing but my breath, for sure.
Patricia and I were wandering around in the middle of the night last night trying to go to the bathroom, and we ran into a potty without any kits. And we realized we didn't know how to get to any of the other potties in the dark. So, it made me realize I just need to stop and think about what's ahead and what could happen and be a little more planful.
I actually became a little bit more mindful of my own limits, and I achieved some things I didn't think I could, some rock climbing, some climbs and some hikes, and that was good for me.
Getting a chance to just sit back and relax without technology and just appreciating everything.
I'm more mindful of the importance of opening my gaze beyond work and my personal ambitions.
I just was mindful of slowing down and having no distractions, no internet, no computer, no family, no house, no car, just me and the nature and my friends.
More mindful, just being away from technology and communications, and also at altitude, hiking and all that, focusing on heart rate and breathing. And
I'm reminded of how wonderful it is to have unspoiled places as our population grows, and how we've got to protect places like this so that we can get away from the hubbub of every day.
More mindful because I was able to enjoy the serenity of camping in the doing some hammock camping underneath the stars last night. That was pretty awesome.
I did my first rock climb this trip, and that made me think I should probably go to the gym more than a couple times a year.
More mindful because of the high altitude and being conscious of my head and my nutrition and my hydration.
I became more mindful that after about 6 months of doing progressively more intense intermittent fasting, it's not a good idea to eat 3 s'mores late at night and also have a drumstick.
I mean, the hikes were very difficult up here at elevation, and knowing your limits and knowing when to push your limits, and also knowing when to slow down and take a break and kind of not go too far with things.
The rock climbing this morning really forced me to calm the chatter and the thoughts that are normally just constantly running through my head, and just focus 100% on the next hold, which was very liberating. It was awesome.
Patricia, and I'm more mindful of just enjoying the small things in life, the small pleasures, good company, and the sun and the wind and the good scenery. So
it's really nice to get away from social media and to realize that there's a lot of messages that are urgent but not important. So just really thinking about what's important and enjoying nature.